So now, let's get to the water part. So, Dad left me this place, but also he left me these problems to deal with, especially with the water. But I figured that it's not him, but it's the universe that wants to test my strength. Because the way it's happening, I can't really explain. It's funny, it's not killing me, and nor is it getting easy. You know what I'm saying? And how can the universe get a hold on you like that, I wonder? And you're saying that we evolved from monkeys, really? Well, how come monkeys are not becoming humans anymore? Anyway, what are we talking about? Water, right? So, water. What is the most important thing? It's water. Now, I live in a place which does not have corporation water supply. But what this society has is bore water or underground water for these 20 odd buildings, I think. By the way, this is what I was talking about. Somebody crosses me like this, and I don't know who they are. And right behind this woman is the security woman you can see. Right, every time I go there, this woman is tactfully supervising the act. It's very evident. But still, they cross me exactly at that same time when I'm there in my parking. Possibly to capture my footage with them, which I was telling you about. Now, although I would like to do the water treatment myself, and I can justify that now, but it looks like I'm not ready with the setup yet. And you guessed it right. People are making it difficult for me to get water. And we shall see how that happens. So, we all know that the bottled water, which is provided by these water companies, right, is RO water, aka reverse osmosis, it seems, which I do not use. Now, although there is no corporation water supply here inside this society, but there are pipelines outside, on the roadside, where government has provided several taps for public use. Now, the problem is that when I am going there and taking water from those taps myself, this is what happened. I mean, first few times I took water from the tap, I saw that there was running water. Then one day I go there, and then I'm told that the water comes at a certain time only by these roadside residents. And when I go there at that time, I see that they have occupied it by placing several buckets around the tap. And the water is not even flowing properly through the tap. So then Jack gets a little upset as to how will he fetch water. And I can still remember the moment changed in a blink when I knew I landed into another frame because I found this place and this place wasn't on Earth. because what I saw was water was coming out of a thumbs up bottle in full force, non-stop. And before you knew it, I was filling my bottles whenever required, and that seemed to be enough. And a few days later, or whenever it was that I went there, I saw the water was coming out endlessly, 24 hours, I think. And I started wondering how come no one else had noticed, nor was anyone else taking water from there. They probably might have thought it's drain water, but it looked like a few people knew about it. And I think it's been around 2 months that I'm taking water from here, but this place had me sorted. And it wasn't like this. You can see right now someone has blocked the drainage, which is why there are puddles. And that's when I knew that mongers have arrived here too. But it took me around 7 years to understand that water is the most important thing, and how the adults' favorite drink is water, and how the so-called security have been playing behind for my lack of knowledge. And I mean, they are using the water, but are giving us the impure, boring water to use. And residents who don't know about the water are falling victims, I can understand. This is the hypocrisy that I was talking about. I mean, when I came here 7 years ago, I think, in 2018, I mean, I was using this water, the boring water itself, for having a bath and washing my face, until I realized something was wrong. My hair was falling off, skin was getting rashes. I mean, that time, Dad was here too, and he was using that water as well. But he never told me anything. It's weird. I mean, that's when I started using bottled water from these water companies. But that too wasn't of good quality. That's when I decided that whenever I required water, I went and got it out myself. But that's where I think, the mongers were not happy. Because as always, I have been cornered and they have been trying to stop me, but I am unstoppable now. And it's because of my health, I think, that I appear weak, is why they are after me, because they think that they can win over me, and that brings me to the food part, because not all foods suit me, and I think the same goes for you too. And to find out what foods suit you is your job, isn't it? Which is why I'm experimenting. So that is my water cycle. For some of you, it would be really easy to just have it coming off the taps at home. And that's good. It's such a convenience. I realize that now. And that is what it means for the government's presence, to make things convenient, right? But now there are these separate mongers who interfere with others' business. And in my case, like I said, from my own security to the housekeeping, as they are blocking the gate when I'm entering or leaving, it seems like as though they are not letting me use that water. This is my concern. And obviously, because the water is the most important thing for which I have to come out of my place. I have to come out of my house because no one else can help me out here. And that is where these people are trying to take advantage, especially when I appear weaker than usual.